And working in the planetarium gave me the perfect opportunity to combine my interest in teaching with my interest in astronomy and space. I'm Greg Williams, and I'm the Planetarium Director for the Merrillville Schools. The planetarium is a theater where we try to teach people about space and astronomy. We have a projector in the center of the room that is able to create a simulated view of the night sky and projects it up onto a dome ceiling. So people come into the room and they sit down, they look up above them on the dome ceiling, and we can give the illusion of being outside looking at the real sky. We have about 40 different shows that we give in the planetarium. They range all the way from preschool shows all the way to shows for high school and adult ages. That way we have different programs on different topics. Programs on constellations, programs on stars and galaxies, the history of astronomy, the history of space exploration, really a wide variety of shows that can be picked from. And we can give any one of those shows on any given day. Well, I think there's a lot of difference because I grew up during a time when space exploration was still very novel. The idea of going to the moon was very exotic. It was very much a national interest. There's a certain appreciation of space and the exploration of space that I think I possess that maybe the young kids today don't, because they've grown up in a time when we have space shuttles and space stations, and this maybe seems a little bit commonplace to them. Our school system has quite an investment in the equipment that we have here, and one of the most expensive pieces of equipment that we have is our Planetarium Projector. The Planetarium Projector and the control console that operates it is probably worth about $250,000. The projector has holes in its star ball for 1,400 stars. And then there are 7 miniature computers. There's one for the sun and the moon and the 5 planets that we can see with our eyes. Well, at the control console, we have the controls that operate both the Planetarium Projector and also the slides, the special effects, the video, and the room lighting. We are the only planetarium in any school system here in Northwest Indiana, and we're also the only planetarium that gives public shows in Northwest Indiana. We really are a unique resource, not only for our school system, but for all of the Northwest Indiana community, even over for Northeast Illinois. Well, we do our public shows, like now, our spring shows during the month of April, and it's the program The Sun's Family. This summer we'll have a new program. It'll be in July. It's called More Than Meets the Eye, and it's a program about what you can see in the sky with your eye and how that compares to what you can see through binoculars and a small telescope. We do one public show each season, and then after that we have a break until the next public show. Back in first grade, I had the same 2 interests I think most young children do, and that was in dinosaurs and space. I was born in 1960 and grew up watching the space race between the Soviet Union and the United States, and I remember many of the early flights of the Gemini program and the Apollo program. I was 9 years old when we landed on the moon, and all that had a big impression on me. I also grew up in a family of teachers, and I knew that I wanted to teach people, and it seemed logical for me to want to teach people about space. So I knew even back in high school that I wanted a job where I could be teaching people about space, and working in the planetarium gave me the perfect opportunity to combine my interest in teaching with my interest in astronomy and space. And I really have the greatest job in the whole world.